There is things happening here. Too many people pick up on it. And not just people by night, people come in by day.
As soon as I turned the light off, we heard growling in our ears.
Manifestations, walking down corridors, movement of shadows.
And I felt a bit choked as well in one of the rooms.
I actually collapsed. Several of the team had to sort of hold me up.
During the mid-1950s, long after the final flight had landed here at Davidstow, a young woman who came to visit the airfield found herself exploring this desolate control tower. It was a rare, blistering day, the sun beating down on Davidstow. She found herself falling asleep on the first floor of this control tower. At 3 a.m, she awoken suddenly to the sound of an aircraft barreling into the concrete. A fierce explosion followed. Terrified, she jumped to her feet. She ran down the stairs, out onto the airfield, but there was no sights of any sounds that had woken her sharply. These reports are not uncommon here at Davidstow, and will remain a frequent fixture until this day. My visit and investigation here at Davidstow has been a phenomenal experience, and as I face the final chapter, do the spirits of Davidstow have any lasting messages for me? This is Encounters. The night has already presented me with some chilling interactions. Now I prepare to investigate the last two areas, locked in, alone. (0428) in the squash courts. Again, I'm locked in alone. This is Davidstow Airfield, obviously. We've got a camera, as you know, set up here. There was an ultraviolet full spectrum camera set up over there, and another camera set up over there. Now behind me is a chair, which has moved on numerous occasions on its own, hence why this camera set up here. I'm going to run pod here into this corridor. It's very heavy in this room at the moment. I feel out of breath. This one area is always feels a little different. All the hairs are standing up on my neck right now. Paul. I'm feeling really unsteady on my feet. It's not a comfortable atmosphere, this. All the hairs are standing up on my neck. What doesn't help is this place is surrounded by mannequins. I'll show you them in a minute. Okay. I'm smelling sulphur, which is not a good sign. feel really dizzy right now. I'm getting... This is not nice. This is not... God. I just feel out of breath. I'm feeling drained. I'm feeling... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is that you? The REM pod is going on. The REM pod is going on. Can you give me 2 beeps for yes, please? Don't light. Stop the light. Please can you stop the green light? Can you light more?
During the course of the evening, the REM pod has been reacting to something, and once again it begins beeping like a radar, although it doesn't directly interact with my questioning. Is it a message or something else? Also, the Ovilus says a number of words, usually when I have walked away. Is this significant? It's hard to visualise on the IR camera, but it is very, very dark and feels very oppressive. For the majority of this session, I wanted to leave.
Can you stop, please? Can you stop?
Frank. Is that your name, Frank? Frank Smith?
Beside.
Frank is beside. Is that why I feel so drained? Frank, you're using my energy. Frank. Frank, are you willing to come forward and talk to me now? Frank, are you here? Frank, beside, deal gently. What does that mean? Frank, I don't feel very comfortable right now.
(0554). I conclude my investigation in the cinema.
There was a lot of memorabilia around this base. There were a lot of signs and pictures outlining aircraft and servicemen and women. But maybe your name has been forgotten. Maybe you haven't been included in the memorabilia. Now's your time to tell me, and I can put the record straight. It'd be great if you could show yourself to me. Can you show yourself to me? If that was you acknowledging my question, I'll ask it again. Is that you banging? Could you bang again, please? To my question, will you show yourself to me? If that was you acknowledging my question, I'll ask it again.
I'll ask it again. I'll ask it again. As I ask the spirits this question, I'm immediately startled by a very loud and significant bang in the room. Is this a response to an experiment that took place earlier in the day during production? Unbeknownst to me, the evidence we captured during this experiment would ultimately provide the answer to the question, will you show yourself to me? The experiment utilises cutting-edge technology called Xenoframe that has been developed by the Encounters crew and has been in beta testing for 6 months with no results until now. Xenoframe uses the Microsoft Kinect with in-house developed software to wire mesh humans in stickman form. What we didn't expect was that we would find over an hour's footage of a stick child-like figure seemingly interacting with a Boo Buddy bear when no one was in the room. As you will see, it attempts to sit on the plastic chair. What makes this interesting is that Xenoframe does not recognise inanimate objects, such as the chair, but the stick child seems to sit perfectly on it, and even appears to hold the side of the chair. At the same time, you can hear what sounds like the chair creaking as it attempts to sit comfortably. We think it's a child because of its small stature, and its legs are off the ground when sitting down, and therefore would be interested in the teddy bear. Could this be a fault with Xenoframe? We think not, because the most amazing interaction is to come. After misplacing a camera lens, one of the Encounters crew enters the back of the room. Upon seeing something move in the cinema, he immediately leaves in fear without entering the building. Astonishingly, Xenoframe shows the stick child figure duck down as if to hide from whoever was entering, but then peeks over to look directly at our crew member. After realising no one had actually entered the room, it seems to return back to its seated position it had retained for the entire duration of this footage. Does this show an awareness and an intelligence from a realm beyond our knowledge and understanding? As dawn breaks and brings a conclusion to my investigation, I contemplate my experiences with the spirits of the lost pilots. Was I really locked in alone for 12 hours? Or did some unearthly entities keep me company? This base has shown me things I can't explain, which just further fuels my journey into the unknown.